Hey guys, thank you for joining me for this week's reading. I will be working with the Angels Ancestors Oracle cards by Kyle Gray. So I want to try something different, guys. That's what I'm going to do. Sometimes I'm going to work with the crystal ball. Sometimes I'm going to work with the cards. I'm just going to go intuitively with that and kind of go with whatever feels right. So I'm just cleansing my cards with sage. And before I get started, I want to give a big shout out to whoever sent me the postcard. I'm very appreciative. Thank you so much for sending that beautiful postcard, with really kind, loving words, and appreciate that. And I felt like whoever's written that postcard, you also have a very good energy, very high vibing, and thank you so much. So, okay. So that being said, let's get into this weekly reading and let's see what messages are coming through for this week. So just give me a minute to kind of tune into the cards and the energy. Okay. So as always, guys, these are general readings. So take the parts that do resonate and let the rest go. What the Spirit has to bring forward. Oh, that's a lot of cards. I can't take all of them. What the Spirit has to bring forward. So we have 2 cards here. Okay. Can I get 2 more? Can I get 2 more, please? Okay, 3 more. Okay, so oh my goodness, they're literally so many cards. I didn't know there were cards under each card. I was just planning to have 4 cards, but okay, we'll go with it. If Spirit wants so many cards, we'll do it. We'll do it, right? Okay, so the first card we have is Druid Hold the Space. Okay. What I'm picking up from this card is it's like through your experiences you've aged. That's the first thing that I'm getting from this card, okay? And that doesn't mean you look like this. It's just that you've gained a lot of wisdom really fast. It's like from a young age you went through so many experiences. This is how your soul feels, like an old soul, okay? This is how you feel on the inside, like an old soul. You hold this wisdom. You know what's right for you. You know what's not right for you. You know which direction to go. You know what's not working. And a lot of times old souls have this kind of how do I say it? It's like we know when something's not right. We know when someone's bullshitting or when someone's not telling the truth or something. We know that, okay? We kind of pick on that energy. So we're very aware. Old souls are very aware of subtle energies, subtle things that most people will not notice, okay? They pick up on those things that others don't even see, that that exist, but old souls will pick up on this energy. I'm also picking that you're working on something, okay, that has the potential to make a lot of money, okay? I'm just drawn to these leaves and they look like the money tree to me. And it's like whatever you're working on, okay, it's gonna take a lot of your energy, but it's gonna bring you success. So this is for someone. This message is there. Okay, then we have the Protection Guardian. Such a beautiful card. I love it. Love the energy. Okay, Protection Guardian. Drop your shields. What is this? Okay, what I'm getting from Spirit is like many of you have this fear of being in different situations, or maybe you went through, like I said with the first card, okay, you've been through a lot, okay? So you are very protective of your energy because of everything you've been through, and sometimes you were dealing with, let's say, not the best people, and you kind of learn to protect your energy. You kind of learn to create boundaries or keep your distance and excuse me, and things like that. But with this card, it's like Spirit is saying that you don't have to hold fear in every situation. Not every situation is detrimental for you. Not every person is out there to get you. Not every person wishes you bad. So, you know, sometimes, let's say you've been through a narcissistic experience, okay, or you were dealing with a sociopath or a psychopath or anything like that. It's very natural for you to create boundaries and even try to keep your distance from everyone. But this card is saying that you are protected. You need to understand that you are powerful, you are protected, okay? The other message that I'm getting from actually these two cards is, you are such a wise soul. You have so much wisdom inside you. It's time to really step out, because, you know, because of everything that you went through, you may have created this safe haven for yourself where you just want to you just want to play it safe, okay? You just want to play it safe. But this card is saying that you need to step out. She's wearing a crown of like peacock wings, okay? Of peacock feathers, basically. Not peacock wings, peacock feathers. She's wearing a crown of that. So this is like, the peacock is actually quite, you know, it struts its feathers, right? It struts its beauty, and it's not afraid to kind of show it to the world. And this is the energy that I'm getting is, you are protected, you are eternally guided. Allow yourself to be seen, allow yourself to be heard. Let people see your beautiful colors, okay? Let people see your wings, let people see how beautiful you are and everything about you, you know, your quirks and your, you know, everything that you even think is odd or weird. The world needs it. Okay, this is interesting. We have the drum here. Okay, the drum. Dream and journey. And then we have all these different symbols inside the circle. Okay, so what is this? This reminds me of a dream catcher. So some of you may have dream catcher in your room, or something to do with the dream catcher. See, again, this gives me the feeling of an ancient soul, okay? Some of you are into playing drums and things like that. And even sometimes when we play the drum, it kind of takes you in a trance-like state, right? It takes you in another zone. But what I'm getting from this is you are an old soul, and you are, with the drum, it's like you are getting the call. You are receiving the call to march at the beat of your own drum, okay? To be your own self, to march at the beat of your own drum. Because you live many past lives. You hold a lot of wisdom, okay? And it's time to drop these defenses. It's time to really, you know, maybe all your life you were afraid to speak up, but now it's time to speak up. Maybe all your life you were afraid to be seen, but now it's time to be seen and heard, and then march to the beat of your own drum, because you have a song to sing. There is something that you have to share with the world, and it's important that you follow your dream, okay? Again, we have this wise one. Guys, what's going on? We have the druid here, we have the wise one here. Okay, what is this one? Why is this card here? Okay, for some, I'm getting strongly like you have a grandma in spirit who is guiding you. Okay, your grandma could have been psychic. Your grandma could have, you know, like, you know, I'll tell you guys something. My grandma used to talk to crows, and like in the sense that when a crow would come by the window, she always said that the crow had a message and things like that. Maybe you had a grandma like that, or, you know, or maybe your grandma, actually my grandma used to do a lot of dream interpretations, and she would do it for her friends, and you know, she would do these dream interpretations in Dari, which is like a Persian language. And obviously I did not understand a word, but after, like, I was very curious. I was always very curious as to what is she telling them, and I would ask her questions after her friends would leave, like what was this dream? What does it mean? What are the symbols? Things like that. So getting back to this card, this is like, again, like I do feel there is a grandmother or an elderly, a female spirit watching you. This spirit is also kind of advanced, I want to say, or intuitive or psychic to some extent. For some, you recently had like a female who crossed over the other side, and she's sending you a lot of birds. She's sending you a lot of feathers and signs, okay? So this is, again, a message that I'm receiving. Now I'm drawn to this line: grow within your current situation. Some of you are dealing with a situation, and Spirit is saying that remember who you are, remember how wise you are, remember all the lessons that you have learned, not only in this lifetime, from other lifetimes. It's time to apply those lessons in your current situation, whatever you've learned. And you may feel like, I don't remember, or I don't know, but the owl is very intuitive. So is the raven. The raven is this mystical creature that travels between different dimensions. So what I'm getting is you are going to receive signs. You are going to receive messages through your dreams intuitively. However, you will know what is the right thing. So whatever decision you have to make, trust that you know, and trust that you will make the right decision. Now, the next card, no doubt all these cards wanted to come. They're kind of sharing the same message, I feel. Seer. We have the seer here. Seer, okay. See beyond the current situation. This is, again, grow within your current situation, and this is see beyond your current situation. So first of all, I want to say that many of you who are watching this, and I know a lot of psychics and intuitives follow me, so many of you who are watching this, you're already probably doing some readings on some platform. You're doing tarot cards, crystal ball readings, whatever. You're doing some kind of reading, okay? You're very intuitive. You're very in touch with yourself. You're very in touch with subtle energies. You're in touch with your ancestors. Definitely your ancestors coming through very strongly. You're very connected to the angelic realm, okay? You're very protected by the angelic realm is also what I'm getting. So if you are thinking, if you are a channeler, if you are a reader, if you have always felt like you're intuitive, you're tapping into another dimension, or you're receiving messages, these cards are confirmation that yes, you are. Maybe you don't have anyone around you telling you or giving you that confirmation, and maybe you just come across this video by chance, right? By chance. So, but these cards are kind of confirming that you can do readings, and you are very connected to your ancestors, guides, to your higher guides, to the angelic realm, and you can do readings for others, okay? And with the seer card, see, this is what I believe, okay? It's not always about the cards. If you are connected to the universe, everything is talking to you. Okay, so let's say you bring me a stone, I can read from a stone. You give me a ring, I can do psychometry and read through your ring. If you bring me a picture, I can read through your picture. So it's like, it's not just, okay, this is it. It's like, because everything in the universe is connected. You are the oracle. Okay, you don't need an oracle, you are the oracle. Because you can tap into anyone, you can tap into anything, and you can read that energy. Okay, so the next card we have is Trader. Trader. Exchange energy to create abundance. And this is right next to the seer, okay? Now, the first thought that I'm getting with this is some of you are really good readers or intuitives, but you know, there could be a block around abundance or how you attract money in your life, okay? So if you believe that you shouldn't charge for your services, or if you believe in I don't deserve it, or I don't, then that creates a block in your abundance. And I always say this, guys, that you know, we live in this 3D world where money is important, because you know, whoever you are, you need to pay bills, you need, you know, to pay money to get groceries and things like that. So it's only fair that there is some exchange for your services. But if you believe in lack, if you feel like I don't deserve it, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, then you know, there is this imbalance. So this is the card, these cards are kind of telling me that just like you go to a store and in order to purchase something of value, you have to pay money. In the same way, don't be afraid to charge for your services, or charge whatever you feel is right for the energy that you are giving, because at the end of the day, your energy is also a service that you're providing, you're helping others. Imagine if you're, you know, instead of being paid for what you love, you know, you go work somewhere else, you're working hard 9 to 5 just to get the bills paid, and by the time you come home dead and tired, you want to work on your purpose, but you can't, right? So there's that, again, that imbalance, and it's just not workable for these times. You know, in the ancient times, healers, psychics, they did their work, and people would come in with food, people would come in with clothing, people would come in with gifts, and they didn't have to do no work. All they did was just these kind of things and healing work and things like that, and everything else was covered. But in this day and age, guys, this is not the reality, and you know, you got to work for it, right? So this is just for someone who needs this message, but I felt like it needs to come through, and I feel like you have something important to share for sure. That has been the main thing that's coming through, okay? And last but not the least, we have winter. And I love wolves. Look at this beautiful wolf. Okay, it says take care of your needs, okay? So this is cool, guys. So most of the healers or psychics, we love to help others, you know that, right? We're empathic, we love to help others and things like that, but we need to kind of, a balance is so important. And I'll tell you guys a story as I'm ending this reading. So when I started my journey and I was doing these kind of psychic readings and I learned tarot and things, I was very excited. So I would kind of, you know, whoever was on my friend list on Facebook, I would just say, you know, you want a free reading? And everyone was obviously like, yes. So I would be up till 11 at night, sometimes 12 at night doing readings. I didn't have proper boundaries as to, you know, the excitement of doing it would kind of take over to the point where I would actually feel drained. So I learned the hard way that yes, you can be giving and you can be nurturing, but you have to also learn to balance your needs and, you know, not take it to the point where I'm completely depleted or I'm completely drained, but take care of myself. So now what I do is, yes, I do readings and I'm still, you know, I love to help others and I'm still empathic, but at the same time, I know when my energy, when to stop, right? When to stop, when to just step outside in nature, connect with nature, give myself a break, take a cup of tea outside and just kind of relax myself. So again, going back to this card, it's like everything in a balance. Everything within balance is good, okay? And for some, obviously, the wolf totem is very, very significant here. Wolf is also very, you know, kind of, it follows its instinct. It's a very powerful animal, and it's also very protective, okay? Some of you, if you've lost a dog, recently. This card is a confirmation and a sign that your dog is watching over you. Your dog has safely transitioned to the other side. Okay, so let me see. I want to still see the bottom of the deck, so I'm going to do that. Oh my goodness, we have the snake here. Bottom of the deck is snake, and it says shed your old skin, shed old skin. Okay, so immediately what I'm getting is you're going through a massive transformation. Okay, you're going through a massive transformation. You're learning to actually trust yourself. Okay, trust yourself, trust your instinct, like the wolf. You are very intuitive. You're a wise one. Okay, you have the owl totem here, the raven totem here. You're totally connected, guys. There are, like, you know, so many cards about this. We have the druid, we have the seer. You're very tapped into which direction you need to move forward. Okay, now for those who have a business, and this can be any business or work, you know what moves you have to make. Okay, and I just heard money moves. Okay, so whatever move you're gonna make is gonna attract a lot of abundance to you. You're being guided. And with the drum here, it's, you know, the drum always makes noise. It's like, it's time to, don't shy away from situations. Don't be like, I don't know if I'm good enough, or I don't know if I can do this, or don't stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting yourself and move in the direction that you are being guided. Okay, you're very intuitive for sure, and it's like you're leaving behind your own old life and you're stepping into the new. But in order to do that, you will have to kind of trust your instincts. You will have to navigate through your senses, just like the wolf. Okay, the wolf follows its instincts and it follows through. So you're on the right path. Okay, and good things are heading your way. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Do let me know in the comment section. I will see you next week. Thank you so much for watching.